Koa reporting from the Discovery Channel. Today we'll be talking about the famous Mauna Loa volcano. We'll be consulting two specialists who have been working as volcanologists for 10 years on what a volcano is and how it works. So, Kakalina and Nahile, could you please tell us more about the volcano?
Sure, a volcano is the opening in the Earth's crust which allows molten rock or magma and volcanic ash to escape from the asthenosphere up to the surface of the Earth. In simple terms, an asthenosphere is a zone in the Earth's mantle. Volcanoes are usually found along boundaries between diverging and converging tectonic plates. When the tectonic plate becomes active, magma is pushed up to the Earth's surface. This is because magma from the asthenosphere tries to reach the top of the Earth due to the tiny openings in the crust caused by movement of tectonic plates. Now, I will show you how a volcano eruption looks like.
More about the Mauna Loa volcano.
Mauna Loa is the world's tallest active volcano in terms of base to summit and is the largest in terms of volume and area covered. It is 60 miles long and 30 miles wide. Mauna Loa is also known as the Long Mountain and is found in Hawaii and is one of the 5 volcanoes that make up the island of Hawaii in the Pacific Ocean. It is a shield volcano, which means that it's almost entirely made from lava flows. Such shield volcanoes have a large size as well as having a low profile. This volcano have been erupting for at least 700,000 years, with the most recent eruption dating back to the April and May of 1984. Usually, volcanoes are formed through diverging or converging plates, but Mauna Loa was formed through hotspots. They are volcanic regions thought to be fed by underlying mantle that is enormously hot compared with the mantle elsewhere. Converging plates are when two tectonic plates move towards each other and the less dense plate is thrusted upwards. Meanwhile, diverging plates are two plates that move away from each other. Mauna Loa has probably been erupting for about 700,000 years and may have emerged above sea level around 400,000 years ago.
After hearing this from Nahile, you might wonder why people still live around this dangerous volcano. Well, the answer is simple. People live near volcanoes for minerals, geothermal energy, fertile soils, and tourism. We will now consult Kaiki.
Magma from volcanoes contain a range of minerals, but when the rocks are fresh, the minerals are not available to plants. The rocks need thousands of years to become weathered and broken down before they form rich soil. When they do become soil, they form some of the richest ones on the planet. This makes the area more ideal for large-scale commercial mining or smaller-scale local activities by individuals and small groups of locals. Hot gases escaping through vents also bring minerals to the surface, especially sulfur, which collects around the vents as it condenses and solidifies. Then locals every year collect the sulfur and sell it. Volcanoes attract millions of visitors every year, sometimes as an example of the wilder side of nature. There are a few things that can beat seeing a erupting volcano blowing red hot ash and rock thousands of feet into the sky. Even the less active ones that are just puffing out steam and smoke are impressive sights and attract tourists from around the world. Around the volcano may be warm bathing lakes, hot springs, bubbling mud pools, and steam vents. Geysers are always popular tourist attractions. Tourism creates jobs, causing profit to local economies from volcanism. Lastly, volcanic eruptions are usually predictable, so people living around the volcano would be warned in advance so that they can evacuate.
A lot has been done to manage the effects of a volcanic eruption. Such explains monitoring volcanoes through seismic activities around it. Thermal imagery from satellites can determine the average temperature around the volcano and predict volcanic eruptions. If volcanologists predict an volcanic eruption, certain preventive measures are taken, like creating an exclusive zone around the volcano and evacuating the residents around the volcano. However, there are limitations. The biggest limitation is that humans have to manage to control volcanic eruptions, which can still cause large amounts of financial and material damage. The University of Hawaii Center for the Study of Active Volcanoes, also known as CSAV, maintains an active earthquake and lava flow hazards outreach program, making the residents on the island of Hawaii aware of the lava flow risk on the island. Approximately 20 schools are visited each academic semester for presentations to 4th and 8th grade students on volcano hazards on the island. 6th graders from another 20 schools on the island are given a presentation on volcano hazards at the Kaikalani Outdoor Education Center each semester as well. CSAV, in collaboration with the Computer Science Department at Ahilo, also developed an interactive computer model that plots the trajectories of lava flows issuing from any location in Kilauea, Mauna Loa, and Hualalai volcanoes using a digital elevation model of the island, and published an analytical formula for lava flow characteristics. This model will be used in future classroom visits to enable students to visualize how lava flows progress down the volcano slopes and show that communities are at risk from flows generated by the Big Island's active volcanoes. Moreover, hazard mapping is also used for understanding what locations are subjected to volcanic hazards and the risk posed. Mapping both the physical peril and the exposure and the vulnerability of people to volcanic hazards can help guide decisions about where to locate critical infrastructure and human settlement. Furthermore, monitoring emergency plan is in place and practiced by the government. However, there are many limitations to these measures that are put in place. The volcano will erupt and the hot lava will flow down the volcano and kill everyone around it. If a tiny mistake is made in the calculations, the prediction of the volcano may be wrong, which may cause unnecessary panic among the people. It is also highly dangerous for people to live near Mauna Loa as it had last erupted 29 years ago. The more dormant the volcano is, the more disastrous and dangerous the aftermath of the eruption of the volcano will be. Other than that, it is also possible to predict those volcanic eruptions via various methods, such as satellite thermal imagery and also by pure vision. Volcanoes can provide various benefits such as extremely fertile soil and provides underground heat used in geothermal energy generation. All in all, it is relatively safe to live near a volcano that is not very active.